For more on the growing support for marijuana, we turn to our elections director, Anthony Salvanto. What's up?
How you doing, Vlad?
So, 61% of Americans favor legalizing marijuana. Why is support growing? I think I know, but you tell me.
The first one is age. The first reason is age. What you see is people who are over 65 are the least likely to say that it should be legal. But once you get under 65, including that 40 to 55-year-old range, you're starting at the edge of the baby boomers there, who may have tried it back in when they were young. They support legalization, and then all the way down to young people, maybe no surprise, who are the most supportive of legalization. So you definitely see those age effects. And look, the other reason is that people now think that pot is less dangerous than a lot of other things you can do, like, say, alcohol.
Right.
In the poll, they say it's less dangerous than alcohol, and that may be growing as part of, states are legalizing this, and maybe more people are seeing what happens. They are starting to believe that there's not as much of an ill effect from it.
So Attorney General Jeff Sessions has vowed to crack down on states that have legalized pot. Americans want the federal government to do that. They want the federal government to intrude on what a state has decided is best in their own interest?
No. So what we see is that 71% of folks say that the federal government should not be trying to stop the sale of marijuana use in states that have legalized it. And as you know, 8 states, including D.C., have for recreational purposes, and many more, over half, have legalized it, at least for medicinal purposes. And Americans are resistant to that. They say that it should be up to the states really to decide what happens there. So that's a disconnect in a lot of ways. And one of the other things we find is that Americans don't think that marijuana use is associated with a rise in violent crime. They only about a quarter who think that. And so there again, they don't necessarily see that connection. And so they're more apt to say, let the states handle it as they will.
All right, interesting discussion. Anthony Salvanto, as always, we thank you.
Thanks, Vlad.